Good morning, everybody. We're just leaving Osnabrück, Germany, and we're heading on the road to Bruges. Last night we stayed at a hotel with a destination charger, so we've got a fully charged battery. So we have to decide this morning whether we're going to take the easy route and just go to the Oosterhout Netherlands Supercharger, or whether we're going to charge on the CCS network. I think that's the way we should go. Check out some more chargers. Passed over the border into the Netherlands. Or is it Holland? If you're from the Netherlands, please let us know if we should be saying Holland or the Netherlands, or is there a difference? I don't know. We're passing pieces of a windmill. Look at that. Is this an I-Pace? I like the turn signal. That's really cool. So in the last 3 countries that we've been driving in, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, and now the 4th, Netherlands, you see pretty much, I would say, 60-70% of the cars have a hitch or an ability to put a tow hitch on their car. And the reason for that is you don't see any pickup trucks. We've been driving for 3 days now. I don't think I've seen one pickup truck. And that's because you don't really need one. If you need to go pick something up at a box store, you just go and put a trailer on the back of your car. You can also tow another car. So we're headed to Tilburg, and this is probably a familiar name to a lot of you. This is the headquarters for Tesla in the Netherlands, in Europe. And so we're gonna try to get in there. I hear it's a very busy place though, so we'll do our best. Driving around in a Model 3 in Europe is all about learning something new every day. I just learned something new. I want to share it with you. So, you know how when you're driving in a Tesla, you can call up the nav map and you can show the superchargers, and it shows you how many stalls are used and how many are available. But in a Model 3 in Europe, it's only showing you the ones that you can charge at, which makes complete sense, right? You wouldn't want to see a supercharger if you couldn't charge there. So everything we're seeing here in the Netherlands, these are superchargers with CCS that we can charge at, and it's showing how many are available. Exiting the highway, looking for the Oosterhout Netherlands Supercharger. Alright, so we pulled into the supercharger here and we're getting 76 kilowatts, but we kind of guessed that we can get more at another charger stall, so we're going to go try another one. Oh, we're up to 79 though. Alright, so we pulled into another supercharger stall at the same supercharger location, and we're going to see if we get better than what we were getting, which I think was about 76 kilowatts. It's true. We're getting 30 kilowatts more at this stall than at the other stall. So listen up, people. There are good stalls and there are bad stalls. Alright, we're at the 12-stall supercharger in Oosterhout, Netherlands, which is near Tilburg, which is the headquarters of Tesla. And if you're going to charge here, you want to charge at stall 6A. That seems to be the highest charge that we're getting so far. There is a McDonald's over there, and there's a hotel not far from here. So I'm going to give this one a 7, because it's pretty good off the highway, and it's close to Tilburg. Wait for it. That's right. We're at Tesla in Tilburg. Wow, this building is massive. There's a lot of destination chargers over there. So excited right now. I'm in Tilburg at the Tesla Delivery Center. It's a slow day today. It's a Wednesday, and last week we were told that they delivered, get this, 1,400 Model 3s in a week. There was one day where they delivered over 400
Model 3s in one day. So what this building does is the cars come in, usually from Bruges. They're dropped off here. I mean, get this, not only are people coming here to pick up their car, they're also trading in a car. So they had to handle all the trade-ins, making sure each customer knew how the car operates, and then get them out the door happily. And so at one point they were backed up maybe about 2 or 3 hours, which to me, I mean, if you think about buying a car, you're going to spend 2 or 3 hours easily in a dealership. Their goal was to get them out faster. So that was the first day when there was just a huge influx of people. The second day came and they were able to get them out the door in like 5 minutes. So I think it's amazing that they learned, you know, what was working, what wasn't, and fixed it within a day. At one point they said there were so many people in line to get the car, they had like 5, you know, computers, and they crashed the computer system multiple times that day just because there were so many people picking up their cars. So kudos to the folks here at Tilburg for handling that kind of volume.
So you can see that we're at the Tilburg factory location. We're going to head over to the Tilburg store that they call it, but it's actually their kind of service center. So we're going to go there next. So now we're approaching what's called Tesla Store on your Tesla navigation, but it's their service center. So what we're noticing here in Europe on the Model 3 is that if you're changing lanes in autopilot, you have to kind of give it a nudge on the steering wheel, or else it won't do the lane change. Let's see, here we're going to try and change lanes. He gives it a little nudge and it obeys. But if he didn't give it that nudge, it wouldn't change lanes. And I think that's different than the US. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we have to do that in the US. That might be an EU thing. Interesting. Okay, comment below. Obviously, if you're in the US and you have a Model 3, or if you're in Europe and you have a Model 3, I think we're confirming here that if you want to change lanes, you have to be giving a little bit of pressure to the steering wheel to let it know that you really want to do it. But I don't remember this happening in the US, so let me know in the comments below if you're experiencing the same thing. US, you don't have to do it. Europe, you do. And tell me why. The cool things keep happening here. We just realized that in Europe, I wasn't even paying attention for the past couple of days, but in Europe, when you get that little, there it is, that little message, well, in the US, you can play with the knobs and it makes it go away, but you can't do that in Europe. You have to actually hold the wheel. All right, we just entered Belgium. It's my 5th country on the trip. Pretty amazing for today because we started in Germany, then we went into the Netherlands, and now we're in Belgium all in one day. Pretty cool. So as we head into Bruges, I want to apologize to all my Belgian viewers. Bruges, of course, is in Belgium. I often say that it's in the Netherlands. That's just the stupid American in me not getting my geography correct. I meant no offense. All right, we're in Bruges, Belgium, and we're driving around looking for the terminals. We know that it's owned by ICO, but ICO has a bunch of terminals, so it might take us a little bit, but we'll find it. All right, so I just went in and asked where the Tesla cars were, and they were like, right here. But there's a lot of cars right here, so we're gonna keep driving around till we see what we think looks like the right spot. It looks so easy to find when you're looking at Google Maps, but there's a lot of ICO terminals here, and we have to find the right one. Okay, we've been driving around Bruges for a while, and I think we figured some things out. One thing that we learned back at the Tesla delivery center in Tilburg is that we were told the last delivery was last Thursday. Today is Wednesday. So we think what happened is that the ship was emptied out, and basically there hasn't been another ship delivery since then. We've seen the scale of this place. It's incredible. We're going to show you a map here, a Google map of just how big this is. This is not just where Teslas get delivered. This is where pretty much every manufacturer gets their cars either delivered to the United States or delivered from the United States to here, or I'm imagining probably even from Japan to here. So yeah, it's a huge facility, and unfortunately we weren't able to spot any of the Glovis Captain, Glovis Courage, Glovis Venus ships because they just weren't here. But we did get to see the scale of the operation, which is really cool. All right, here's something interesting I found out about European versions of the Model 3. If you go into your quick controls, if it's dark enough out, you can choose your front fog or your rear fogs. But if it's bright out, then rear fog and front fog are dimmed. You can't choose them. And I think that's a European Union law or regulation. Tell me if I'm wrong. Guess who's driving in front of us? That's a Belgian plate. And it says Elon Musk. So we're pulling into the Artseller Belgian Supercharger. Or is it Netherlands? I don't know where we are. Look at this. The car can see many, many lanes. I think this is the most number of lanes I've ever seen it see before. That's 4 lanes. La, la, la. Wait, we just discovered something new. This is a sound level meter. La, 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 la. It's late, people. It's very late. Thanks so much for watching Now You Know. We work hard to bring you videos about things that we think you'll find useful, but we need to know from you what you want to see, so leave your comments below. Also, don't forget to go over to our Patreon page, where for as little as $1 a month, you can watch our Patreon bonus story every week on Tesla Time News. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.